What if I told you that many of the struggles in your life aren't random, or even karmic, but scripted? Not by you, but by systems that manipulated your soul. We've all heard about soul contracts, agreements made before birth to learn lessons, balance karma, or serve others. But what if some of those contracts weren't fully yours? Many souls on earth today carry bindings they never consciously agreed to. These are parasitic contracts, forced agreements, soul pacts made under amnesia, trauma, or manipulation in the astral realm. After death or before rebirth, your soul may have been shown distorted truths by beings pretending to be guides. They show you karma you must fix. They guilt you into reincarnating. They tell you your suffering is your duty. But here's the truth: a sovereign soul cannot be coerced, unless it consents. And that's the key. These systems don't enslave, they convince. They operate on your consent, even if it's uninformed, unconscious, or manipulated. Think of this like malware. Not every app on your device is helping you. Some are running in the background, draining your energy. These false contracts manifest as chronic struggles in life. Patterns that repeat for decades. Illness with no cause. A deep sense that you're paying for something you don't remember doing. Or worse, feeling like you owe something to forces you've never questioned. And many of these soul contracts are enforced by what I call karmic enforcers. They aren't divine. They're part of the system, entities that masquerade as guides or light beings. They appear in the death realm, sometimes even in dreams or during trauma, and present you with a binding agreement. But you're vulnerable. You don't remember who you are. So you agree. That agreement loops into this lifetime. Maybe you always feel responsible for others' pain. Maybe you sabotage your own success. Maybe you keep attracting abusers because you believe you must repay a debt. These are not soul lessons. These are energetic traps. But you can revoke them. You can declare that any contract made without your full awareness, memory, and sovereignty is null and void. You don't need to remember the moment it happened, you just need to reclaim your authority now. Here's how. First, call back your energy. Say aloud, I call back all soul fragments and energy bound by unconscious contracts. I do not consent to any binding made without my full sovereign awareness. Second, revoke deceptive guides. Say, any being presenting itself as a guide or authority that does not serve my highest soul truth is revoked. I release all false agreements now. Third, reprogram your field. Visualize your energy like a circuit. Any dark, looping cord, cut it. Fill those spaces with your original light, gold, silver, crystalline. Feel your energy field closing to interference. Fourth, reset your core belief. Say, I am a sovereign soul. My path is mine to create. No system, being, or karma owns me. These words aren't just affirmations. They're quantum commands. They realign your energy with truth. You'll feel the shift. You may feel lighter. Or emotional. Or have dreams about old contracts dissolving. That's the field resetting. But here's what no one tells you. This work isn't just spiritual, it's practical. When you remove false contracts, your relationships change. You stop playing the rescuer, the victim, the unpaid healer. You stop saying yes when you mean no. You stop accepting suffering as your destiny. Your timeline begins to shift. You're not just clearing energy, you're reclaiming authorship. These contracts are clever. Some are written in the language of guilt. Some use spiritual bypassing, be humble, sacrifice, serve others. But your highest self doesn't speak in guilt. It speaks in alignment. There are also ancestral contracts, passed through bloodlines. You may have inherited energetic agreements to suffer, stay small, or never leave. You can revoke these too. Say, I release any ancestral binding passed through my lineage. I honor my bloodline by ending the cycles that harmed us. You don't need to fight dark forces. You just need to remember, they only win when you forget who you are. A contract requires 2 signatures. Withdraw yours, and it ends. You are not here to suffer for lessons you didn't agree to. You are not here to carry pain that isn't yours. You are not here to be used. You are here to wake up. To break the script. To reclaim your soul's authorship. This is your liberation path. It doesn't come from permission. It begins when you say, no more. Not out of fear, but out of truth. You are not a servant of any god, guru, or galactic federation. You are source in form. And the moment you remember that, contracts collapse. And you rise. Outro. If this message resonated with you, you're not alone. More souls are waking up every day to the truth of who they are. Like, comment, and share to help others break free. Subscribe to Coded Wisdom for more forbidden knowledge, decoded for your awakening. You were never meant to be owned. You were born free. Now, claim it.